In this episode, we're going to be taking a look at yet another Still Strength Blanco right here on the Tequila Hombre. Coming up next. Hello and welcome to this episode of the Tequila Hombre, where today we're going to be taking a look at yet another Still Strength Blanco, and this one is coming from Master Tequilero Tony Saez from El Tequileno. It is the El Tequileno Still Strength Blanco. So, you know, Tony does it right. His distillery always has, never puts anything out that he personally doesn't enjoy. And, you know, El Tequileno is the only tequila that he produces out of his distillery. And I've gotten to know Tony over the years, and know him personally, and he puts out good stuff. He's one of the only tequileros who has a Cristalino that I will drink. And if you haven't seen the video that I did with him on the roof of his hotel, you should check that out. It's in the channel below. I'll post it in the description as well, so you guys can check that out. So this is his Still Strength Blanco, and he has now entered the market with it. And we're going to go ahead and get into the tasting portion. Since you guys already know how this tequila is produced, it's good quality stuff. They do it right. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get into the tasting portion and see what this tequila is all about. All right, so let's go ahead and pour a little bit in the glass. A little bit of trivia. Didn't know if you know this or not, but El Tequileno is one of 4 distilleries that is allowed to use the water that comes down off the tequila volcano. There's only 4 distilleries that are allowed to do that, and El Tequileno is one of them. So he gets a really good source of water, good quality water that comes down off the volcano through the great volcanic rock that's there. So it gets good mineral content to it, and makes for good tequila. So let's go ahead. We poured this in the bottle. Poured this in my glass. Let's go ahead and take a look at it in the glass and see what we got going on. So we'll swirl a little bit, get a little bit of air in there, get the aromatics flowing. Okay, let's see. Looking at this in the glass, it coats the glass beautifully. Look at the legs and tears forming on that. It's going to have a nice viscous mouthfeel to it. Looking at the tequila itself, it is crystal clear. Just dashes of silver light going through it. Looks amazing. Looks like a really good Blanco should. Now the proof on this is 50%. So this is 100 proof. 50% alcohol by volume, 100 proof. Let's see what we get on the nose on this. Get that beautiful, rich cinnamon and baking spices that come from the cooked agave. Nice fruit flavor to it, like sweet pomegranate. Some citrus. Really on the sweet side, which is nice. Not artificial sweet, natural sweet. You get that sweet cinnamon and baking spices coming through. It's got a beautiful nose to it, and it's really present. You know, it's not, you don't have to look for it. It really kind of just hits you right in the nose when you put your nose to the glass. It smells beautiful. All right, so let's see what we get in the tasting portion. Now, of course, this is my first sip of tequila for the day, so I have to acclimate my mouth to 50% alcohol. So give me a second here. Got to wait for the burning, the initial burning of your lips and gums to go away, which is normal because your lips and gums aren't used to being hit with 50% alcohol. This is kind of giving them a warning that it's coming. All right, it's all good now. So, salute. Let's see what we get. Coats the mouth beautifully. Really nice cooked agave note coming in. Cinnamon and baking spices, of course, up front. Getting hit with a little anise bitterness right off the beginning as well. Kind of balances out the agave sweetness. It's really up front. The anise bitterness is really up front. Kind of a black licorice bitterness. And then you get this beautiful cinnamon and baking spices afterwards. A little bit of heat to it, but it just prolongs the flavor profile. Beautiful cinnamon and baking spices, and its bitterness immediately following that. Little hint of pepper in there as well. Very peppery. It's got that peppery kind of heat to it. And then a little cinnamon and baking spices that finish on the tongue. It's good. There's nothing wrong with this at all. It's not bad. It's not amazing, but it's definitely good, definitely sippable, definitely enjoyable. I'd give this one a solid 4 agave. I'd recommend it. It's a good sipper. It's not like amazing. It's not life-changing, but it's very usual. It's very mainstream. It's a nice high-proof Blanco. Definitely would make great cocktails. Use it to make good, excellent margaritas. And it's a good sipper. So I could definitely sit there and enjoy sipping this with a good cigar and enjoy it as a high-proof Blanco. Nothing wrong with it at all. All right, so there you go. If you like the information I shared in this video, make sure you click the thumbs up and give me a like. If you're new to the channel, bienvenido. And if you like unbiased, honest reviews and you want unbiased, honest informational videos that can help you get the power you need, so when you walk into a liquor store looking for a bottle of tequila or agave spirits, you'll have the power to make the right selections and not get drawn into some of the stuff that's available that's not so good. If that's what you're looking for, then you found the right channel. Make sure you click the subscribe button right there and the notification bell next to it. And that way you get notified every time I post a new honest review or new informational video to help you in making informed decisions when you go to the liquor store. And until next time, like I always say, life is too short to drink bad tequila. So hey, if you want to pick up a bottle of El Tequileno, it's good. I think you'd enjoy it. Salud. Bye, guys.